Well, you watch them come?
I have not watched them come. I want to know what their biggest win is, because I feel like things have really blown up. I've never seen a business blow up this fast.
So y'all have blown up pretty. Going from September to just a tasting room to now you own this whole building. And I heard you're going to rent us the back for a podcast studio.
So we
Kayla's killing it.
Kayla's crushing it. One of our biggest thing is Heather over there. She's done sales for us, and all she does is teach people sake, promote sake, and get us in win accounts. They say 80% of your sales comes from 20% of your accounts, and that's how it should be. And so she's focused really hard on small accounts and focused really hard on our large accounts. And education-wise, that's the key is getting these companies behind us and getting their servers behind us, because the servers are your sales staff. So as long as you teach them, they will support you. If you do incentives, you do this and that. That's been big. The tasting room has just, month after month has grown because people are interested in sake. People want something different. Probably 75% of our tasting room is women, and women start trends. Men
drive the men into the business.
Microphoner. Damn it!
I'm good.
Say that out loud.
Yeah. No, and Kayla can probably attest to that. Is women start trends and then the men follow. Where are the women? The men follow because we are one track mind. But that's what it is, and we've.
I love company.
Do you love lamp brick?
Are you just pointing around?
Are you just pointing around saying you love shit? But it's been yes. But it's been, women drive trends, and that's what's happening here, which is awesome. So our grand opening is June 1st, and we're promoting the hell out of it. Kayla's a big proponent of us from the start, before we even existed, and we're gonna.
So speaking of winning, where can we find some of your products in restaurants around town? Like if I take a lady who's a trendsetter,
Kayla,
out to a
bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, out to a restaurant, and I wanna drop some sake bomb knowledge on her.
Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm not. But if that will get me anywhere, I'll try it. So where can I find your guys' sake at a restaurant around town?
Restaurant. One of our biggest supporters has been Mizu. Mizu Izakaya over in the Highlands.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, they kick ass. And Jerica's their bar manager over there, and they have one of the best whiskey lists, one of the best sake lists in Colorado. Something more easy for people to get is Avanti. So we just launched with Avanti 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Where they're only sake on their menu, which is our blueberry hibiscus. Great introduction to that cocktail scene, this and that. But yeah, and if you want to go on the retail side of it, Whole Foods, Argonaut, Molly's, Hazel's in Boulder, all those guys have been great supporters.
Hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, and those are our local faves too, like Argonaut, Molly's, all those guys. Solid.
Have you been to Hazel's?
Yeah. When I used to live in Boulder, so when Hazel's opened up, that was a big deal.
You look like you lived in Boulder. No, you just look good. Yeah.
No shit.
You're welcome.
That's not a compliment at all. That guy's crunchy as fuck.
Well, Alabama motherfuckers look good.
It's not a good day for the Alabama folk. We've all been getting dragged for righteous reasons. Every bit of which are deserving. So we stand with all the ladies that are the trendsetters and across America. We know we have a lot of listeners back home, so pull your head out of your ass. But we will avoid politics.
Are we getting back on track?
Shout out, we do love Chick-fil-A. That shit fucks, raw or not. Holler at our girl Aubrey.
Aubrey.
They're closed on Sundays.
That is true.
No.
That's why we fuck with Cane's and Waffle House. Waffle House is our church as Southerners, and Zane, who's not a Southerner, we're going to take him to Waffle House. Have you ever been to
I've
Waffle
actually been to Waffle House, yeah.
Fuck yes. All right. You don't have to learn much. You're already...
Loaded yet.
Have you seen the Waffle House show?
I don't think so.
Just wait.
Okay.
And by that, it's like when we walk in naked and then they kick us out. That's the show.
After taking boomers.
Shout out to our legalized boomers.
Boomers and blasters.
Yes.
This is our new thing. So Chris and I, Kip broke a mic, so we're going to share this one just like this. Just
Okay.
pretend like it's a penis. Put it near your mouth. Let's go ahead. We've asked them a little bit about the inspiration. We've asked them a little bit about their dank sakis. Let's go ahead and do the get to know yous.
Yeah.
We have a new segment.
Get to know you, know you, know you.
New segment called Get to Know You, where we're going to ask y'all 5 questions. We want y'all to let the listeners know a little bit of personal stuff about you.
Okay.
Chris, I'll ask the first one. You ask the next one.
Okay.
What's the last show or movie you watched on Netflix that you
It
would
was-
recommend to your listeners? Not like some
Bill,
like
it was last night
snuff
we watched
porn.
Street
No.
Foods.
The Street Foods was really good. So Street Foods.
That was
Shit
the
is
last
good.
one we watched. It was
Yeah,
last
it's-
night.
it's
literally
actually-
while we were falling asleep after this.
This sounds super. We do butt stuff.
We don't discriminate. We love everybody.
No,
equally.
as we
Cocoa Puffs?
Cocoa Puffs. We watched Street Foods, and it was interesting to see like how these people take a culture and evolve it into fine dining or like street food. Awesome 1-star Michelin restaurant
Michelin star
on the street.
food.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
And I've actually referred that show to so I have some friends that are big fan. I guess you're a big Asian street food fan, seeing as you're in that kind
That's
of.
racist.
I didn't.
I'm just kidding. I'm not even Asian.
What are you talking about? White male over here, classic privilege. He's thrown off.
What a dick.
Lebanese.
I'm so mad. Okay, keep going.
That show is great, and I
Ready.
just recommended it
Keep
to another
coming.
friend of mine that's a big fan of Asia. So, Chris, I'm going to let you ask the next question. I did last TV show movie. You got the next. Get to know you.
All right, so I'm going to switch the question up a little bit, ad-lib here. So when you were coming into this place today, what were you pumping on your playlist like of choice? Spotify, iTunes, what were you listening to?
So weirdly, we play a lot of my Powder Day snowboard mix, which is Odessa Radio.
Of course it is. Of fucking course it is.
Are you judging me again? God damn it! No, it's Odessa Radio, and it's awesome. We've liked and disliked so many things, and people come up to us at the bar and say, "I don't know who this is, but you're picking great music." And you're like, "Yeah, it's my it's my snowboarding music."
we get a bullshit?
But we
Is
just
that what
got
that was?
bullshit. So on the side of that, Billy's actually really good as all of us just listen to Pandora. Billy likes and dislikes to create his own stations on Pandora. So yeah.
So this is
So
a
he
shout out to
does it.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A is doing a great job. They're here all the time. What's her name? You quoted her earlier.
Oh, Aubrey?
Aubrey kills it.
Yeah, Aubrey Gordon. Yeah,
Aubrey Gordon.
That's the most powerful woman in Denver, I think.
Powerful.
Powerful.
No fucking
You're
around.
sitting next to the most powerful.
No
woman next.
no sarcasm.
Yeah, she.
powerful. Yeah.
We like to call them movers and shakers, and she is definitely one of those. But as is Kayla, who's sitting here to my left.
You know what my favorite part
Fact.
about you guys interviewing Aubrey? All the suggestions you got. So you need to get some suggestions from them. I know they never go out because they're always working, but
We're only at the 43-minute mark. As you know,
Hit it.
This goes about an hour 10, so it's about an hour 08 longer than.
I'm just
goes
getting
in
into
the
this,
sack.
guys. Let's do this.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah.
We're only on our fifth
I'm
picture.
pants
of
only
sock.
right now.
I haven't been wearing pants since I got here.
Fucking Monday.
Speaking about time in the sack, Zane.
I showed up, Nick.
So
Next question.
yeah. So Billy, what's the worst job you've ever had?
Oh my God. So I started this dishwashing position on fucking Mother's Day
In Michigan?
in Michigan at this shithole restaurant. They did 2,000 covers, 2,000 dinners
On Mother's Day?
on Mother's Day. I made it till 4 p.m.
Damn, did you work Mother's Day brunch?
Yeah, that was my first day.
Fuck.
First day. I walked out at 4 p.m. The chef goes, "Where are you going?" I was like, "Never coming back."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I blame you for that, though. That's your fucking dumb self for taking up a...
That's their fault.
Who signs up on a job on Mother's Day
No,
brunch?
no, it was a week earlier. They started me on Mother's Day.
Uh,
I didn't realize it. Moms. Come on.
fucking chump.
Fucking champ.
I love you, Mom.
Yeah, shout out to all the moms.
Shout out to Mother
there.
here.
Billy, y'all made Billy quit.
You gave birth to me.
What about you, Willie?
Willie's
Worst job
Willie's
ever.
worst job.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh man.
Come on.
We'll go with that.
No, worst job ever.
No,
Come
worst
on.
job ever. Let me
Worst
talk
job-
about the worst job ever.
Yeah.
Opening Billy's tasting room.
No, this place is great. I paid you in beer and food.
No, it's true.
Sexual favors.
Worst job ever. I actually had a company, landscape company with one of my best friends. doing that. He was a very poor person at waking up in the morning. And I woke up at 6 a.m. every morning.
Don't shame people on their fiscal responsibility. Yeah. Is that what you mean by poor?
Yeah.
I didn't see poor. I'm sorry. I'll take poor back.
He's a non-waker-upper.
He's a non-waker-upper. And I was up at 6 in the morning trying to get this business going. Called, slapped in the face, tried to wake up.
With what?
No. Well, you know what I tried to wake him up with.
Hello.
So then in Michigan, it's a lake day, right? So you go on the lake and you go hang out, and then you get a phone call saying we got to go to work, and say fuck that, we're done. So worst job is not having somebody, I guess, that has the same mentality as you to work.
Yeah,
I've never had.
I don't even like that story. I'm mad at that story.
Yeah, me too.
No,
yeah.
Honestly,
yep.
We're cutting that shit out.
Nothing here. All right, so we got into.
We can edit that out. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that wasn't a great answer. We'll chop it up.
Oh,
All right, so we've gone from worst jobs. Let's go into spiciest thing you ever ate, and then we're going to dive right into our favorite porns. So leave some, for the to be desired. What's the spiciest thing you've eaten?
Spiciest thing I've ever
Usually
eaten.
there's a funny story that comes along with like,
Yeah, but
oh my God, it burnt on the way out.
But like
things that make me throw up.
in the ingredients, or have you eaten like the peppers?
Fuck, I'll take either of them. Usually, just
Ghost
anything to
peppers?
get like a little Harry and Lloyd out of y'all.
Yeah.
Would be great.
So
Okay, that's a ghost pepper situation then.
Yeah.
Not with us, but unless you've had them.
no, I mean it's spiciest
Like
moment
that,
is San Diego. I was at a taco shop and had I did a burrito that was called the Diablo, and the Diablo comes out like the Diablo. So it's fiery in, fiery out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where they do like pickled.
Was it painful going down, or was it just painful coming out?
No, both ways. Yeah, it's never one or the other. It's both.
That's where the name In-N-Out comes from.
Let's actually get into some segments that our listeners
Can we talk to Kayla for a minute? Kayla's over here doing shit. I just want to hear from her.
You know what I want to know?
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
No, I do want to know.
I legitimately don't know. What's the best sushi in town?
Don't make me do that shit.
No, you know what? People ask me all the time, and I feel like it's the one thing I'm not
Damn.
up
See,
on.
look what you got yourself into. You holler at her, and she has to call you out.
I will say to this day, Matsuhisa is the best sushi in Denver.
That's what I've heard.
So I had it the other day. I think the bang for buck has got to be taken into consideration, and Sushi Den will take that. Our ability can take that from
No,
you. Because that
Heather,
fatty
Heather's got
tuna,
something to say.
fatty tuna.
Get the fuck down here, Heather. No, put that roller down, Heather. No, don't you have an opinion?
Shout out to the hardest working woman.
Get down here right now,
AKA person at Colorado Sake.
Heather. Get down.
Heather does not fuck
based
around.
off of their
She
genders.
is up on the bar painting the walls, so you can all come in here.
That's not the only thing she's doing.
Sake.
I like what you did there, Kayla. She is the hardest worker, and she also
No.
has the best
Heather.
accent.
So sorry.
Heather, what is
Fucking
it?
youpers.
What is it? The sushi.
Yeah.
And
So,
then what's next?
so,
What's the best?
so sorry. We got to hold that back because we're not.
We need to get the account.
Yeah. So let's shut the front door.
Okay,
God
so
damn,
it's
I'm bad.
Matsuhisa
Sorry.
and Sushi Den.
So Matsuhisa, you go down, you sit at the sushi bar. Piece after piece will be very, very similar to what you get in Japan, where it's like piece after piece has its own topping, has its own fish, like
Fucks.
has their own style of like we cure fish this long for this reason, and that's what it is. And that's working there was. I know when we went to Japan, I know more about fish now, and I know more about fish than most of the people in Japan. And that's what blew my mind. Is I was like, is this yellowtail young, old, medium? Is it wild? Is it farm caught?
Oh, gross.
And like
old
people,
yellowtail?
Yeah, and
Bet that shit smells.
yeah, and people had no idea,
different.
and that was such a beautiful thing. Is like as a server, you could be like, this is what it is. You're fucking welcome.
That's awesome.
So, continue.
Well, that perfectly segues into our Denver hotspot. So, just talking about this, where do you guys like to go for happy hour in Denver?
I'm going to shout this shit out right now. Fish and beer is the shit. Is the fucking shit. Like, fish and beer, happy hour 7 days a week, like start to finish. No joke. Best happy hour in Denver.
So, nobody on our segment has called fish and beer out yet. You know.